You know that moment in a rap beef when the gloves come off, the smoke thickens, and the whole game stops breathing for a second? Yeah, that moment just arrived. Because Joey Badass, he didn't just drop a diss track. He launched a missile. The name of the track? Crash Dummy. But don't let the title fool you. This wasn't a head-first suicide attempt. It was a surgical strike, precision bars, layered disses, emotional gut punches, and lyrical landmines scattered across both coasts. And now, the battlefield just got real messy. It's no longer just Joey versus Rayvon, or even Joey versus Daylyt. This just became Joey versus the entire top dog entertainment empire. East versus West. New York grit versus Compton mystique. And lurking in the middle of this chaos? Kendrick Lamar. Because Crash Dummy didn't just throw shade. It came for Kendrick's throne. Oh, we're diving into that. But first, tap that like, smash subscribe. It's free, it's fast, and it lets the algorithm know you want lyrical warfare over TikTok dance trends. Now, let's break this down. Joey had options. He could have stayed diplomatic, could have played peacemaker. Instead, he pulled a Tupac sample straight from Hit 'Em Up, arguably the most iconic diss track in rap history, and rapped like he was holding Pac's ghost in the booth with him. That alone sent a message. I'm not just here to play, I'm here to torch your legacy. But Joey didn't stop at aesthetics. He called Kendrick out by name, mocked the idea that Lamar's too divine to reply, claimed K-Dot's team was partying it up with Diddy, a bold accusation, especially in the current industry climate. And then, Joey flipped Kendrick's own 16 in LA line. Have you ever thought OVO was working for me? And reloaded it. Have you ever thought TDE is working for me? That's not a shot. That's a chess move. Psychological warfare. He's poking the bear, baiting the boogeyman. And unlike other artists who tiptoe around Kendrick's shadow, Joey said, nah, I want the smoke. Rayvon and Daylyt? They tried to clown Joey, digging into rumors, name-dropping Diddy, throwing low-blow lines that strayed way beyond rap. So Joey responded by dragging them into the same bonfire and lighting the match. He accused TDE of protecting a weird case, a veiled reference to legal drama circling around the label. He turned Daylyt's bizarre threats into punchlines. And when Rayvon tried to bury him with Diddy party gossip, Joey clapped back. Top Dog begged me to put you on. You were a charity project. That's a career killer. Let's be honest. Joey didn't just drop a diss track. He dropped a mirror, reflecting Kendrick's own tactics back at him. Remember when Kendrick dismantled Drake by stacking layered subliminals, cultural nods, and poetic one-liners that stuck like tattoos? Joey just turned that blueprint into a Molotov cocktail. He studied everything that worked last summer, from Drake's fumbled freestyles, to J. Cole's now infamous apology tour, to Kendrick's surgical strikes. Then he asked himself, how do I raise the stakes without copying the style? And his answer? Hit harder, say names, challenge everyone in the room. Joey didn't play it safe. He leaned into danger. He turned Crash Dummy into the spiritual sequel to Not Like Us, Kendrick's own anthem of war. Catchy enough for TikTok, deadly enough for genius annotations. He even echoed Kendrick's infamous Baka's airline by bringing up TDE's own skeletons, referencing that lawsuit that started bubbling during the Super Bowl. A not-so-subtle nudge at real-world issues the West Coast's been dodging. It's not just about the bars anymore. It's about the baggage. And Joey? He's hauling the whole luggage set through TSA, no carry-on limits. Midway through the track, Joey spits the line that should be printed on merch immediately. We ain't duckin' smoke. This is hip-hop. All I need is a mic and a disc jock. I do this for Big, Pac, and Pop Smoke. Bruh. You could feel the temperature drop when that bar hit. He invoked Biggie. He invoked Pop Smoke. And he reminded everyone how both of them lost their lives on the West Coast. That's not just a line. That's loaded history. This wasn't about personal beef anymore. This was territorial. Joey just painted a target on the West Coast and dared them to respond. That bar alone turned a lyrical scuffle into a coast-to-coast grudge match. Suddenly, this isn't just Kendrick's war, it's New York's comeback. And in case it wasn't clear, Joey's not here to share the stage. He's here to flip the entire industry on its head. But Joey didn't stop with the bars. He pulled out a rulebook and rewrote the game. In the middle of the track, he lays it down. Any rapper who takes longer than 24 hours to respond, automatic loss. Shot clock violation. You're out. Forget the slow burn. He's making this a rapid-fire battleground. And while most rappers are used to ducking and dodging, Joey's out here with a stopwatch and a microphone, daring them to step up before the buzzer sounds. It's savage. It's theatrical, and it's working. Because now the pressure's not just on Kendrick. It's on everyone at TDE. Ab-Soul, J-Rock, Isaiah Rashad, Schoolboy Q, even SZA if she's feeling spicy. At this point, Joey don't care who steps up, he just wants somebody to answer. Because make no mistake, this is no longer about proving he belongs. It's about proving that Kendrick ain't untouchable. Let's talk Daylyt, a walking wildcard, a lyrical shapeshifter, one of the few battle rappers who can bar hop between genius and madness in the same verse. And just days before Joey dropped Crash Dummy, Daylyt unleashed his own diss, AO, packed with bizarre threats and unsettling imagery that felt less like battle rap and more like a deleted scene from American Horror Story. But Joey? He didn't flinch. He hit Daylyt back with the kind of line that doesn't just kill your verse, it questions your humanity. Why you always bring up pregnant women? Don't you got a daughter? Boom. No elaborate rebuttal, no extended breakdown. Just one simple line that made Daylyt's whole approach feel like a bad punchline in a therapy session. And it didn't end there. Joey kept slicing, flipping Daylyt's own Diddy accusations and launching them right back at TDE. Y'all talking weird parties? Let's talk weird lawsuits. He dragged TDE's alleged legal skeletons into the spotlight, forcing everyone to reconsider who's really holding skeletons in their closet. And just like that, Joey didn't just clap back. He escalated the conversation from who said what to what y'all been hiding. Now let's check in on Rayvon, TDE's young gun and self-proclaimed lyrical prodigy. Ray came swinging early, but by the time Joey was done with him in Crash Dummy, you could practically hear the towel being thrown in. Joey pulled a father-son move on him. I saw Top Dog at a Diddy party. He asked me to help make you hot. That's not a diss. That's career sabotage. Because if it's true, Ray wasn't a threat, he was a favor. A cosign Joey barely remembered until now. That one bar flipped the entire perception of Ray from rising star to charity case. And that Diddy party? Joey reframed the entire narrative. Every rapper's been in a room with Diddy, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, Jay-Z. That's not a scandal. That's just the music industry. And Joey? He just wants folks to stop recycling lazy talking points and pretending they're smoking guns. Because in his eyes, those party pics mean nothing. But Ray trying to build a whole diss track around it? That's weak. And that's why Joey didn't just end Ray's campaign, he erased the blueprint. Let's not kid ourselves. Joey's not pretending Kendrick is scared. But what he is doing is forcing Kendrick's hand. Every bar in Crash Dummy is aimed at one goal. Respond. Joey knows the game. He saw Drake's Hard Part 6 crumble under the weight of Kendrick's precision. He watched J. Cole tap out with a festival apology. Now, Joey's saying, I'm not built like them. He's daring the last rap boss to step outside. In My Town, the track he dropped less than 24 hours before Crash Dummy. Yes, the man double dropped like it's nothing. He claimed he is the boogeyman now. And this is part 2 of The Haunting. Let's keep it real. Rayvon came out swinging. Daylyt showed flashes of brilliance and chaos. But Joey? He's playing a different game entirely. He's 2 steps ahead, crafting responses before their disses even hit Spotify. And here's the twist. Less than 24 hours before Crash Dummy, Joey dropped My Town with Loaded Lux, a battle rap god in his own right. That track alone could have been its own headline. But Joey treated it like a warm-up. That's insane. Meanwhile, TDE's backline is looking shaky. Ray's been cooked. Daylyt's been neutralized. Which means someone else needs to step in. And fast. Could it be Ab-Soul, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q, Isaiah Rashad? Or will SZA hop on a track and ether everyone in soft falsetto? Let's not rule anything out at this point. But truthfully, there's only one name that matters now. King Kendrick. Because Joey didn't just take shots at the soldiers. He disrespected the Empire. And as TDE rides the wave of their industry-dominating tour, Joey is dragging their name through the mud with every play. He knows what he's doing. He wants blood. He wants Dot. So now we ask, is Kendrick gonna respond? Is he gonna put the pen to the page, the venom to the verse, and remind everyone why they still call him the best rapper alive? Or is he gonna watch from the throne while Joey dances circles around his label? This is what Joey's banking on. That TDE's pride won't allow this to slide. That Kendrick Lamar can't let a New York MC throw darts at his house and walk away untouched. And let's be honest, Joey might just be forcing Kendrick's next classic. Because the longer Dot waits, the louder the crowd gets, and the more powerful Joey's narrative becomes. This ain't about fame anymore. This is rap immortality. And if Kendrick does respond, we're looking at the next chapter of hip-hop warfare. Bigger than Drake. Bigger than Cole. Straight up East versus West Part 2. So now we wait. Because no matter where you stand, whether you think Joey's spitting facts or fables, whether you ride with TDE or root for the underdog, one thing is crystal clear. The rap game just got dangerous again. And this isn't just entertainment anymore, it's lyrical legacy. So here's the real question. Is Kendrick gonna step out of the shadows or let Joey write the next chapter in his story? Drop your theories below. Who's winning? Who's next? And what should Kendrick do? Smash that like if you love hip-hop. Subscribe if you're here for the war, and turn on that bell so you don't miss a single shot fired. Oh, and if you want to see why Kendrick versus Drake changed the rap world forever and how it all connects to this, check out the video pinned right here. Trust me, you'll see the blueprint.